Hello, hello, hello. I hope you're all doing well. Let me just issue a statement to let people know that I am live. And let's make the announcements as well. Hello, Fred G, and hello, Kamoa. I hope you're both doing well. I'm sure you're both really, really excited for tonight's stream. You're absolutely gagging for it. Had the refresh. I mean, no surprise there. You would be surprised if it was the other way around, right? Yeah, I should listen to the one that you shared. It's one of those bands I've known about them for a long time, but don't actually know much about them. Hello, Murgle. I hope you're doing well. Blore, Blore, not Blore. I know Blore fairly well. Anyway, let's get the game up and running, shall we? Everyone's so excited for some more Alone in the Dark action. We've actually left it off on such a cliffhanger, so that makes sense. Total time play, that's probably like double the amount of time it would take like most people to get up to this point. I guess that's true for most things, isn't it, Fred? Right, here we go. Thank you very much, Fredster. I will need it. Lots of skulls on the wall. I can't remember how to play this, but it'll be fine, right? Yes. Okay, monsters everywhere. Just run forward. Even the game's all like, don't even bother fighting them. I might die. I've only got 3 drinks left. Oh, there's another one. I don't think that was quite as epic as they thought it was when they made it. But they tried. Estus, yes, my Estus flask. Yeah, 3 is not too bad. My health is still pretty low though. I might take another one. If you have too many in a row, do you just get absolutely blind drunk? Is it like Redneck Rampage? The sacrifice key item. Yes, we're collecting these, aren't we?
There we go.
There we go. I think that's the 3rd and final one that I need. We can go straight ahead or we can go through here. Let's check this out. I do have that game, Fredster. Would you like to put in a formal game request? Sheet music. Dido's Lament. Is that the same bird who did that song? Thank you. Trying to think of a Dido song off the top of my head. That was the one that came to mind. No, I haven't. I bought it ages ago when it was 90% off. It was one of those ones. That's what I thought. I'll buy most things at 90% off, to be honest. Well, it strikes me as one of those ones. If you think it's good, then it'll be good. But if you don't like it, then it probably won't be good. You know, I think it will be one of those.
I made it out.
Your map is of no use. Absolutely no use at all. Just like Mac in Ride the Hell Retribution. Oh, bird jump scare. My favorite kind of jump scare. This is probably where we were yesterday. I'm just...
Oh God.
Oh, checking. Looking. He was an old man being silly, that is true. A very old man being very, very silly. What a great game. When are they going to re-release that? So much better than Scarface The World Is Yours, and no, I'm not joking. They haven't got the cojones to do that, it's true. Gotta love these puzzles, right? Three, five, eight. Yeah. It's amazing that you remember that from yesterday. Night Dive should step in and step up. I agree. Sort of. Thank you very much. The candle graphics are quite good.
Emily, is that you?
Jeremy.
What are you doing here?
Well, you sounded so miserable in your letter. I've
Nice.
come to take you away from here.
I can't believe I made such a foolish mistake. All I wanted was for you to stay away.
What do you mean?
I bargained with the Dark Man. A pact to keep New Orleans safe with my own life as tribute.
The Dark Man isn't real, Jeremy. There is nothing he can do to hurt you.
How do you think any of this is happening? How do you still not trust my words?
Fine. Then let me help.
Don't be foolish. He will bury you next to me in his sunken temple for an eternity.
I don't care. I'll find a way. I have my own talisman, and I know about Tarawea.
Oh, wait, don't speak.
I know what you're thinking.
Who's in here? Show yourself.
You know who, Emily? He took your grandfather.
No, I mean it. Who's in here? I can feel someone's in here.
Emily!
Tarawaya. Why do you want to go there, Jeremy?
Oh, we're back in this room. Remember this room? Hello, Grimster. Hope you're doing well. I suspect that Grim, anytime he has to send a letter, these are the sort of envelopes that he would use.
I've seen so many strange occurrences lately. Memories explode into existence and then burn out like tired glass bulb filaments. Dreamscapes crash down from the stars and sink into the sea. Doors that lead to nowhere and absolutely everywhere at once. With all this reverie, I want to think there's a chance that you found a way to remain alive in some way I cannot fathom. Just like I've learned to navigate with my talisman, maybe you, with all your knowledge, you somehow knew a way to find me again, perhaps in Tarawaya. All my love, Jeremy.
Well, I think you've actually hit the nail on the head there, Grim. This is something I didn't say out loud, but I think that was one of the reasons why I found navigation to be a little awkward yesterday, was because you spend so much time away from the house, or whatever it is. It's not the house, it's the mental hospital. You spend so much time away that by the time you come back, you kind of forget where everything is, and you have to kind of reorient it yourself again. It's not like Resident Evil, for example, where, like in the Spencer Mansion or in Resident Evil 2 in the police station, you spend your entire time there. Well, not your entire time, you eventually move on, but you know what I mean? You sort of spend a lot of time there, and you sort of slowly kind of piece everything together, and your brain sort of accepts it all. But because you spend a decent amount of time teleported away in this far gone dream place, by the time you come back, you're like, wait, what? Where am I? What's going on? So I think that was one of the things that I did struggle with yesterday. Exactly, and one of the things, I mean, this game has it as well to an extent, but one of the things that makes Resident Evil, those early Resident Evil games, so much fun is that feeling of like slowly unlocking everything and like it all kind of clicking into place. This has a little bit of that, but Porshwin. Hello, Florb. How's it going? Got the luggage key.
I need to find out more about Jeremy's pact with the Dark Man. He meant to go to Tarawaya. Maybe there is something there that would help. She was beautiful. I wonder what happened to her.
Ferruce's fate remained a mystery to Emily. Was she a part of Jeremy's story, or did she maybe have her own?
That sounds rough, Laura, but hopefully it gets better. I have the luggage key, not the trunk key. The trunk is in here. Oh no, that is the luggage key. I was thinking of something else. Oh well, it's a good thing I checked on that. A lens that can be fixed. Oh, to the telescope. I know where that is, roughly.
Telescope lens. Well, why would he lock it in here?
Ken Barlow, correct. Spaceman hasn't been here for a while. I'm worried about him. The lack of Gale Platt has maybe like done him in. I don't know what's happened there. I would say this game is okay. I'm kind of on the fence of it. I don't think it's Baz per se. It's one of those ones I just kind of have to wait and see. I don't think he was even here very much for it. I haven't even asked him about the Mafia Old Country. I don't even know if he's played it. Maybe, yeah. He might have been. Babylon Zoo. What a classic. It looks like a game that would be quite good if you get it for like £10. Maybe 15. To be fair, Grim, he gets bored pretty easily. He's a bit like Illuminati in that respect. Oh, that weird audio bug. It's still a thing. Well, this is a new kind of puzzle. If it's even a puzzle at all. I've cracked it.
Whoa.
Oh, it's another one of these. Nine, 4, 7. My favorite puzzle of all time is back.
What's going on? It's entering the numbers by itself.
Oh, great.
Okay. Great.
Even
so
the game
what is it?
realized, you know what, this puzzle kind of shite. Let's just do it for you. I respect that. Alone in the Dark, this game is going up in my estimations by the second. I saw that, Grim, yeah. Do you reckon they're gonna remaster the 3D games? Probably not. That would take more work, wouldn't it? Apparently there's still something in the small parlor that B picked up. I remember having a look around yesterday, but I couldn't see anything. Yeah, it's actually not a terrible idea, Graham. And there is a new one, right, in the works? Like a new one. Brilliant. Oh, yeah, this is what I was thinking of earlier, by the way. I thought we were gonna unlock that, but no. I wonder what it is that I'm missing in this room. It irks me, you know? I don't think this area would count. That's a part of the conservatory. And dog on the wall. Their publisher candidate. Who was their publisher, I wonder? Microsoft Kappa. Yeah, don't know what's up with that room. What's my objective?
Was this dream of Tarawea without a catch?
The gate will open in the dining room. Dining room's not too far from here. Gotcha. I mean, that's what happened to John Romero and whatever that new game is supposed to be.
Ah, here we go.
Ah, looks lovely in here. Chapter 3. You could call this Chapter 3.
You should not have come, Emily.
How do you know my name? Have we met?
In a manner of speaking. As a manifestation of Yermi's deepest desires, I am to you unfamiliar. Yet I know of you.
Are you Jeremy? Is that what you're saying?
I am only his subconscious thoughts. I cannot speak for his totality.
How come you have a Spanish accent? And what is this place? Is this Tarawea?
This is indeed the fabled convent of Tarawea, where Yermi goes to find peace during his sessions with Dr. Gray.
It's all fantasy then.
Based on the things he has read and seen.
And that includes you.
Yes. My name is Juan Luis Jorge. Yermi once read a book of mine. It stuck with him.
Can you help me break the pact with the Dark Man so we can leave Dorsetto?
Yermi doesn't want you to. He wants to honor his word to the Dark Man.
Why? What's the point? I don't understand what the pact is for.
The people of Dorsetto are calling upon evil to enter this world. Your uncle offered his soul to the Dark Man to contain this disaster.
What? No, that doesn't make any sense.
The pact will be fulfilled at dawn. As the sun rises, Yermi will forever be entombed in his sunken desert temple. As promised, the Dark Man shall quarantine and starve the evil inside Dorsetto.
What about all the patients and the staff?
They will not stand a chance.
That's unacceptable. How could Jeremy agree to this?
Desperation, of course. Yermi did not choose martyrdom lightly.
Well, nothing is lost yet. I'm sure I can find a way to break the pact and save Jeremy. And hopefully the people at Dorsetto. What even is this evil you're talking about?
I don't know much. I think some nightmarish entity from the bayou.
I'll just have to deal with that later. First, I have to get Jeremy out of his deal. What? Did you run out of arguments?
You're actually quite inspiring, Miss Emily. If we put Yermi's feelings aside, I would have to say I agree with you.
Really?
You might just be
No.
able to save the old man from himself. I think you should take a look in the convent library. Try to find the truth about Yermi's relationship with the Dark Man.
Okay.
You should know that you won't be alone in those grand halls. The Dark Man has been reading those books for years.
He's here?
You'll have to be very careful.
Of course. I can be careful.
Good luck, Miss Emily.
Thank you very much. And hello, Sushi Belts. I hope you're doing well. Never Porsche win. If you like Porsche wins, this seems to be a good game to play.
What is the Dark Man, do you know?
The Black Sun. The stalker among the stars. The crawling chaos. No. Neither I nor Jeremy knows what he truly is.
I'm worried this is how it starts. That this is just madness enveloping me.
I'm sorry. There is no compelling answer I can give you to dispel such doubts.
Well, I've put this off long enough. Take care, Juan.
You too, Miss Emily. I will cross my fingers and hope for the best.
Okay. Just having a little look around. going to turn down the mouse sensitivity just a smidge. Yeah, it defaults to 8. I'm going to stick it down to like 6. Or maybe, yeah, well, I'm assuming that this is for the mouse as well. A bit better. Still a little high, but it should be fine. She aimed very slowly there, that was weird. This just looks like I'm playing some sort of bootleg Uncharted game at the moment. Look at that lighting though. Whoa.
There's something missing.
Merp. I think the game looks quite cheap overall. Yeah, I think you're right though. The game looks better during darker segments. I guess because you can't see it as well, so your imagination fills in the blanks. But yeah, you can tell that like there wasn't like a super budget for this game. It was clearly a budget, like a decent budget, but it wasn't like a super AAA product.
The great library was endless, beautiful, and terrible. An Akashic record for the universe inside the mind of Jeremy Hartwood, now corrupted by a story forced upon him, told by a maniacal liar, an evil conjured by science and secrecy. I will suspend a room and lock away the foundation of his character. Its key will be left to the librarian, the only thing invisible to the Prowler.
I don't know, I think you need some sort of cough drop or like a fisherman's friend or something like that. Would you listen to that guy's podcast if he had one? The key of Hubertus. After the suspended room was built, its key was given to the convent librarian Hubertus to keep Jeremy's darkest secrets safe from prowling eyes. Probably not. Oh no.
It's the Dark Man.
I'm floating. I'm stuck. I'm actually stuck. Huh? I'm stuck. I'm actually stuck. I'm stuck. The game has broke. The game has broke. I repeat, the game has broke. If this is supposed to be scary, I'm sorry. There's a box code. Well, I have soft locked the game, folks. Photo mode. I don't even think the mouse works properly for this. I'm clicking on it and it does nothing. Oh, it actually takes a Steam screenshot as well. Amazing. Right, well. Not much we can do about that. Oh, interesting. This isn't the real time. Well, the game has the real time when we look at the clocks, but it doesn't have the real time in the menus. How bizarre. I don't think I was supposed to use that key item like now.
It's the Dark Man.
I went to give him a hug, and that didn't work. Getting a bit loud, this, isn't it? Game needs to chill out a bit.
It's the Dark Man.
Oh, nice, Fred. I love it. Well, yeah, it's a work in progress, but I love what you're trying to do.
It's the Dark Man.
Are you not loving that? Oh no, it's a dead end. Yes. I love hard surfing. I would actually watch it, Grim, if it was. What do you guys think of that bit? Did anyone soil themselves? Be honest. At least they don't try to hide the fact that the guy's like teleporting around the place. Alien Isolation clearly does that, but they try to hide it and fail. I mean, I appreciate this game's honesty. Wow. That must be like a new record, Grim.
Ah, here we go. It was in the hot autumn that I went through the night with the restless crowds. He was a kind of itinerant showman who held forth in public halls and aroused widespread fear. The New Orleans address of the event is lost, but I remember distinctly the Prext shipping company pressing their contribution.
Emily!
Oh. It's a pretty dope snout, to be honest. Like, if you dressed up like that, look awesome.
There is no going back.
He's in my head, Juan. His breath replacing mine.
You should not have come, Emily.
Apologies, I know you already have that. That could have been an eye gouging, I was thinking that.
Well, if it isn't my new best
Oh, it's the
friend.
flapper.
Come, join me for some giggle water.
Ruth?
Oh, Miss Hotwood, don't tell me you've been out swinging without me.
Ruth, what is this place? Where are we?
Have you never been to the Maccabean before? Goodness me. Tell me, Miss Hotwood, have you ever considered going out for an evening?
Are we in New Orleans?
Oh, who can tell anymore? I just went inside the grand parlor and suddenly here I am.
The Grand Parlor? Can I get back to Derceto from here?
Are you sure you want to? We could stay here and drink the night away. How about a gin fizz?
If this is New Orleans, maybe I should go further. find that magic show the book was talking about. But there was no address, just Preg's shipping company.
Oh, is this about where Jeremy met the Dark Man?
How do you know about that?
Jeremy talked a lot about the Dark Man. I always felt a bit envious.
How so?
If an all-powerful entity showed me any interest, I'd at least hear him out. I'm sure he has plenty to offer.
I don't think you'd want that, Ruth. We're too sweet for such darkness.
Wait.
Oh, please. What kind of blue nose do you take me for? I relish the darkness. I think it suits me.
That's a good question.
You don't happen to know how to find the Preg's shipping company, do you?
Of course. Their office is just over there.
Ooh.
Whoa, what happened?
You just got lucky. A bientôt, Mademoiselle Emily.
Yeah, that is cool.
Hey, do you know where my uncle is?
No, but I bet you're close.
Yeah, that's fine. Don't worry about it. New Orleans lies southwest of Derceto along the Great Mississippi River. Its old town, the French Quarter, or the Vieux Carré, is the home of the proud and often rich Creoles. Wrapped around this centre, you will find a large and eclectic city full of people, including the most mundane dock workers, reckless gangsters, jazz-crazed flappers, and of course the mysterious voodoo people. At night you can stand on the lakeside of Derceto and watch New Orleans glow like embers on the horizon. I mean, it sounds quite good, doesn't it? I mean, yeah, the jazz-crazed flappers are the highlight.
It was in the
Voodoo
hot
people, yeah,
autumn
any
I went through the night with
Prodigy
the
fans in the house?
restless crowds to witness the enigmatic Black Pharaoh. He was a kind of itinerant showman who held forth in public halls and aroused widespread fear wherever he performed. It was the sort of thrills my father sought out, especially if there was a promise of electrical trickery. The Nolan's address of the event is lost, but I remember distinctly the Prext Shipping Company pressing their contribution in the morning papers. There were rumors of an Egyptian sarcophagus being a part of the act, something which kept me wondering how they had carried that up the seemingly endless stairs. The details of the showman's performance have almost been entirely replaced by dread.
Judge.
The kind that numbs and hides the terror of something unbearable. What is certain is that ever since that night, I can't remember a single day passing without seeing or sensing the presence of a dark man. It was in the hot.
Preg's shipping company. According to the book in the Great Library, this... I don't know where to go.
Invisible walls, Fred. You must be absolutely fuming about that. Hello, Goldie. How's it going? Maybe someday. Maybe I'll play, you know, instead of what I usually do and play the games in order, maybe I'll do this one backwards. Do the most recent game first, and then well, there was like a multiplayer one, wasn't there, called like Illumination or something, but no one bought. And then there was the 2008 game, and then there was the New Nightmare, which came out in 2001, and then there was like the original trilogy that came out during the 90s. But yeah, we can just do it backwards instead. How about that? We'll mix it up. I did Silent Hill in a funny order. I did the second one first, and then I did the first one, and then I did the third one. But that actually kind of works in that game. It actually makes some sense to do it that way.
It's locked from the other side.
It's locked. Yeah, I'm doing fine, thank you. I'm glad to hear you're doing good. We've reached Silent Hill, as you can see. Speaking of which, it's a mixture of Silent Hill and Bioshock Infinite. still don't know what the right play is for those throwable objects. I'm just using them like weapons, but I don't know if that's actually a good idea. Anytime I see these sorts of vehicles like the front of them, I just think of Brum. I always think of Brum. Oh, there's one over there. Let's see if I can avoid that. Crouching and sneaking in this game is so slow though. I don't know if you can switch shoulders in this game, but you probably can't. Let's just bash this thing. I did all of that just for a measly rock. Or a brick. Oh no, this looks more exciting. Okay, machine gun cartridge don't even have a machine gun yet. The game is spoiling the arsenal. That's quite Valve-like, isn't it? Valve loves giving you ammo for weapons that you don't have yet. Here's some crossbow bolts, even though you don't have the crossbow yet. I think they do that. I can just throw the bullets at them, yeah. Oh, look at that. Look at that. I did not expect that at all. Oh, so close yet so far, Fred. But yeah, that was a bit of a surprise. I mean, I heard it, but I didn't think it would burst out like that. It's the first time we've seen that. Running out of ammo for that. I do have 6 shells for the super shotgun though. A map. Sewer entrance. That's exciting.
There's a way through the sewers.
Of course there is. Black Pharaoh. If only I was some sort of crane operator. Move this junk out of the way. I don't think there's anything there anyway. To be honest. A typewriter ribbon? Is that a reference to that other game? The game with the, there's a bit where you play a piano to open a door. There's a bit where a shark comes out. You know that game? There's a bloke with a beard and he saves you from that room. Good times. Not really, no. I have no interest in it, to be honest. I thought that was poo. It's not. It's a chain. The chain graphics are mediocre, I would say. Not the best, but not the worst. Locked. Oh, let's check this. Reflection. Very strange. Time to save. I think the only Resident Evil game that I really struggled with that was the first game, or the remake of the first game. All the other ones I was quite good at not oversaving. They probably will remake it again, like I wouldn't be surprised at all. Steve door. Unlocked. But there's monsters, demons, and beasts now. You can tell that The Last of Us, I guess, was a big inspiration for this game's quote-unquote combat. I'm not a huge Last of Us fan. I think it's good, but I think it's pretty overrated. But yeah, I mean, even I would say that that is clearly a lot better than this. You know, I'm not an idiot. Not the current time, but that's okay. We're in Bizarro world anyway. Hopefully I'm going the right way. I might not be, but I'm just kind of winging it. No, this is not Steve's door. And my map is of no use here, even though I technically got a map. But I guess I need to open that separately because it's a key item. That is very true, Fred. Like in Medal of Honor Frontline, or in 007 Nightfire, both of which came out the same year, both of which published by EA. There must be a way that I haven't seen yet. Oh yes, in that mission in Japan. Hidden Valley or something it's called, yeah. Oh, it's such a bad mission, that. Rotten. Absolute cack. Grim's got that to look forward to. If you can get that game to work. So it looks like we are going to operate the crane after all.
All done.
Well, the game does it for you. No, we're talking about Hitman 2 Silent Assassin, and I just said that Grim has that to look forward to, if you can get it to work, that is. Because that's one of those games that struggles to work. There's quite a lot of them here. Like, a lot. Two Porsche wins in a row. I think there was an item back there, but I couldn't get it. Too much going on. Had to just keep moving, you know. Don't stop moving like S Club 7. I think that was what that song was called, something like that. Yeah, but that's Doom Eternal, isn't it? Doing crazy stuff with Doom Eternal. That's one thing. Doing crazy stuff with Hitman 2, Silent Assassin, that's a completely different ballgame. I'm just going to avoid that thing and just let it have a little nap. I should probably heal again. They do hit pretty hard when they hit you. Love a good sewer level. They're always good. They're always a highlight. I had no problems with the first game. Well, I shouldn't say no. I know the Columbia levels ran really badly, but getting the game to run was no issue for me. Blood Money, I think, is fine as well. Really? Blood Money's just the best, isn't it?
Alright. I made it inside the warehouse. Now let's find that address.
+7 pistol bullets? What? That's a full mag. +5? They're gearing me up for like a fight against the cyber demon here. Yeah. I remember back in the day, Fredster, you were like, oh, you know, OBS, it works really well. But I was like, well, does it really? And you were like, yeah. And I was like, well, I don't think you've streamed enough old games, so yeah, maybe that was your awakening. It's like, oh god, yeah. Getting old games to capture is a bit of a ball ache sometimes. Severed Horn. Sleep with, oh, by the way, hello Illuminati. I can see the crystal. Potentially, maybe. One of these big words. Asleep with anesthetized mind. Jeremy filtered these words from Derceto's gangrenous grounds. Ever their phrases and abundance to the black goat of the woods. Hear us, mother, and take pity on us. Accept our sacrifice and judge our worth. Shub from Quake. There you go. It's officially a Quake crossover game. The final boss of Quake is in this game. The black goat of the woods with 1,000 young. Something big might be happening. The suffering ties that bind is actually a good example of old games not really capturing properly. I had to play it in the reason why I played it 4x3 in a window was because I couldn't get it to capture any other way. Same thing for Tron 2.0. Nothing bad is gonna happen, right? It'll be fine. It'll be grand. Yeah. I mean, we enjoy confusing people, don't we? Here we go.
This is getting ridiculous. I mean, I'm not complaining.
I mean, she said it. Tommy gun. Here we go. Who needs Mafia the Old Country when you can play this instead? All his things. Our ship was raided while... Oh. It says stop, as in like play stop down at the bottom, which usually means they read it out, but not this time. That's okay, I can fill it in. Our ship was raided while in dock. All his things were recovered, but blood was shed. Several men were carried into the Mississippi River and drowned by the ones who live in the deep. All items have been signed and delivered. Now best keep this paper safe. What is left later is right, and hell is back again. Yeah, full of pistol ammo. So I need to read that again.
Why?
So obviously left, right, left, but I don't know what the numbers are. Three at 5, correct. I'm disappointed in chat. EBT, I thought it would know. I think they look fantastic as the Argrim. And did they catch on? Jim Carrey. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, honestly, like, being on the Crystal Maze seems like a nightmare, doesn't it? I mean, I guess it's not too different from this, is it? Sorry, I'm just making my own fun. Objectives. Some of the best sound effects in the biz. Yeah, it's an interesting mixture, Florib, isn't it? I think there was a Crystal Maze game for like the Spectrum or something, or the Amiga or something like that. You know, something really high tech and brilliant. What is left later is right. It is weird how this voice line doesn't work. We've got, I mean, this is just like standard, like kind of like a clock face as far as numbers go. Check me out. Do you want to know how I've solved that?
Gotta go manifesto. September 19th, 1892. Breck Shipping Company delivered 4 steamer trunks, 1 Egyptian sarcophagus, and a large wooden crate belonging to the showman called the Black Pharaoh. Morning at 18th Street.
I didn't even brute force it. I tried to do 451. Like, and it didn't even get the one. I got the like, it was like 454, and I just got it. So there you go. I mean, I would love to know how you're actually supposed to figure that out.
Gotta go manifesto. Gotta go manifest. Gotta go manifest.
This is it. The address to the theater where Jeremy first met the Dark Man.
Digital jellyfish design. Is that it? I just feel like there must be more. That's it. That's actually it. That is absolutely true, Grim. That is the biggest load of cope I've ever heard in my life. And for PC, okay, got you, Fredster. Do you reckon that's going to be like the last hurrah? Or like, not the last hurrah, but you know what I mean? Like, that's kind of going to be the main end point. Is the movie, the second movie, or what? Nice hole. Don't worry, Fredster. Your apology has been received. It hasn't been accepted yet. It will go through an approval process, but I'll let you know when that goes through. Oh, I didn't mean to pick this up. They were all dead. That actually went quite well, didn't it? That intro of this game is not as good as Butcher's Creek. And good luck, Grim. Have fun. No problem, Fred. Sorry, I wish you the best of luck as well.
Looks like the fog cleared up.
Not really. Still pretty foggy. That's an excellent door knocker, by the way. Beautiful. Not scary. I have to say, I'm warming up to this game the more I play it. I'm not saying it's a masterpiece, but I'm not enjoying myself. It's decent, you know? It's a good use of a double negative, isn't it?
You shouldn't have come.
Don't say that. You needed my help.
All I wanted was to keep people away from Desetto. Especially you, Emily. You're the only one in the family who forgave me for choosing old age over death.
Father still cares for you? He is paying for your treatment at Derceto.
To get rid of me! That's the only reason anyone's at Desetto. Someone in the family thought you were becoming an embarrassment.
Help me get you out of this mess, Jeremy. I want to take you away.
Your father would send me right back.
What if I take you up north, to Kingsport? I know Mother still has family out there. I've
Bradford.
been thinking about going for a while now.
I haven't been to Massachusetts in years. I still paint from memory, you know? That old lighthouse makes for a great motif. Your father and I would go almost every summer. Then when our great-uncle died, we stopped going back.
What is there to be done about the Dark Man? He's the one holding you back, right? You feel like you can't leave without paying your debt to him.
The Dark Man has been with me since I was 12 years old. He was standing right on that stage right over there. For a brief moment, his gaze held mine. And that was it. I recognized him for what he was. The Heartwood curse embodied in flesh.
Guys,
I thought it was my turn. But I was only there to be mocked. Instead, his attention moved on to my father sitting next to me. I turned to him and saw his face. The whitest shade of pale I've ever seen. He bit off his tongue that night and suffocated.
What can be done, Jeremy? Please.
There's a way. 2 ways to be exact. One worse than the other. A written contract, now buried inside his sunken temple.
Don't you remember what it said?
I don't want to.
Try, Jeremy. What did the contract say?
No, we can't. We can't let New Orleans suffer that blight. I have to make this sacrifice.
What are you talking about? Is this the thing from the bayou? Juan said something. Okay, so there is a way to break the pact at least. Hidden somewhere inside the Dark Man's temple. I just need to find it. Somehow.
Oh no. No. No, no. 10. What's the other one? Gemini and Pisces, is it? Yeah, so that would be 2, 5, 10. Wait, how could it be 10 though? Can it be 10? I don't know. That's 7. A 5. Sounds about right. I don't even know why they bother. It. I don't even know how to solve that. I think that's the worst thing though, isn't it? When you solve something and you solve it, but you don't know why you solved it. I'm like, what? I've been getting lucky quite a bit today. Well, what's going on with the hair? Look at this. Black Moon. No.
Oh.
Doesn't ring a bell. Illuminati. This looks quite nice. Apart from the hair.
need to get down there somehow.
Excellent hole. I had a little peek at some of the reviews of this game last night, and it seemed like people were complaining about the puzzles. So that made me feel a bit better. One machine gun cartridge.
The Temple of Nephron-Ka lies under our camp. Despite all efforts, that unholy site did not collapse, but sink beneath the sand. The pharaoh is long dead, his name meticulously stricken from all ancient writing. But that stage meant for blood and terror remains. The temple is said to be lightless, built to harbor all the haunters of the dark found in the very depths of our universe. Calling on the gods meant creating a bridge between our world and theirs. The terrible Aldebaran of Taurus, the Black Sun, was seen as the most important star in the night sky. Because, according to the Kitab al-Azif, it was said to be the home of that crawling chaos known as Nyarlathotep. Through ancient mechanisms, it was said that the priests could open shafts channeling the light emitted by that strange stone called the Shining Trapezohedron. Several streams pooled together above the statue of that dark man would then be sent through space towards the Black Sun, a message to the gods. The gifts bestowed on the sender are completely undocumented, but often assumed to involve dark blood pacts, where souls are traded for malicious miracles.
Malicious Miracles is a good title for something. It's a rope. I need to check that out. It sounds fun.
Okay, you can do this, Emily.
Oh, the rope burn though.
It's the constellation Taurus.
I'm not liking the look of this.
Big star is Aldebaran. It's something to do with the dark man.
I'm getting flashbacks to Deadfall adventures. And that's not a good thing.
I've seen this in a dream, but as a shallow pit of darkness. This is definitely where the contract is hidden, but how do I get to it?
Welcome back, Fred G. The lens flare is better than Scarface, The World Is Yours, confirmed. No, you wouldn't. Oh no. bats. I'm running fairly low on health items. There are quite a few games actually on the list that are worse than Scarface The World Is Yours. Just Cause, definitely worse.
There's something missing.
The horizon, a lens crafted with unexpected precision and fitted with a telling hieroglyph? Yeah. The first like 2 hours of Scarface, not that bad. But then the other 28 hours, no. Not so good.
I think this one moves.
Genius. I read that as Brian Wall. Those things are ruthless. Children of a Dark Sun. Freaky Deaky, I need to play that at some point. But yeah, you're absolutely right. You put like 69 hours into QB. Granted, that's multiple playthroughs, but still. says escape to go back, but that's actually a lie because escape pauses the game. Now, who came up with that? I'm gonna die. Unscripted AI. There you go, that's my last healing item anyway. And welcome back, Grim. Lost Souls, like that song by Guru and Jamie Rockwell. The great album. The first Jazzmatazz gets all the buzz, but I think the second one's better. I know. Snake. No badgers. The star. So that means you're definitely going to play it then, right? I haven't needed to heat up any grease in a cup yet. But that's coming, I'm sure. No. Oh, you can use the laser? Oh. Interesting. Laser, I call it a laser, but yeah, I mean it might as well be one, right? Dark laser, yeah. It's crazy to think that a game full price at 35 quid, that's considered like cheap now, if you know what I mean, like for a full price game. It's a bit mad, isn't it? If anything, that should still be the standard price, you know? The monster. Should we try the Tommy gun? What do you think? It's very loud. It actually does, doesn't it? I've played like proper shooters that have worse sounding weapons than that. See what I mean though? Like this game clearly isn't crap. I don't think you can, sadly. The underworld. Here's the abyss there. That bat's still alive. Rubber bats. Did you ever own a rubber bat? I did. It was good. I enjoyed it. I don't know where it came from, but a rubber bat was was a thing. Fake poo, yeah, everyone had fake poo. I mean, you haven't lived unless you've had fake poo. Fake poo, fake cigarettes. I mean, that's actually the best way to spend a Friday night. Fake poo, fake cigarettes, and a rubber bat. I mean, that can't be beat, really. Ah, see, I've created an issue here. I need to go back on the other side and, like, move that away. It's not too late, Grim. It makes me mold though. Look at this. It says escape to go back. Escape pauses the game. Now that's just a load of balls. I'm sorry. I'm trying to stick up for this game and show it some love, but I'm not showing love to that. That's probably one of the better quotes in a while, isn't it? It's funny because it's true. Oh, the dogs would love it. Is that what you think this game needs, Fred? I mean, GTA San Andreas already has all that. Well, maybe not item number 3, but it has the everything. That is true. Oh yeah, no, it does. You're absolutely right. No, scratch it. It has it all. It actually has it all. He's not a Scouser though. Done a thing, but I don't know what I did. Oh, I think I need to go up there. He's a mank, that's it. Sean Ryder, innit? Shout out to Sean Ryder. I think it's Ryder with a Y, kind of like the character in San Andreas. Oh, here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. Boom. Whoa. You have to admit this is pretty exciting. What's going to be in that hole? Majestic combo. There you go, Sean Ryder's available. Your video was at 80% speed. I didn't know it was possible.
This is ready to collapse.
It is, isn't it?
What's happening?
Acknowledge psychological trauma, break through the barriers of self-deceit, temper manic behavior. Is this it? Is this the contract? Huh?
She's dead. And that's it. Roll credits.
Oh, Jeremy. How much pain and suffering you could have prevented.
Emily? What are you doing?
Remember that guy?
Detective.
We haven't seen him all day.
How is your investigation going?
Well, I still have no clue where Jeremy is, but I think I know why he's hiding. This place is full of lunatics planning to perform some kind of ritual tonight.
Well, that sounds ridiculous.
Yes.
Or rather would have just a day ago.
It gets worse. I have reason to believe they killed anyone who didn't want to go along with the plan.
Detective? Have you encountered any monsters tonight?
I just told you, I think they killed people. Beauregard, the author, Perosi, the singer, Mr. Waits, the clerk, Mr. Chance, the gardener, they're all missing.
No, I mean, have you fired your gun tonight?
Of course not. They wouldn't just kill outsiders like that. It would bring too much attention. But you should keep your eyes open.
So you haven't seen anything strange? Been anywhere else?
What are you trying to tell me, Emily? Are you in some kind of danger? Let me drive you back to New Orleans. I think I have enough. You know, at least get the police to take a look at this case.
No, I'm fine. Thank you, Detective.
I'll find your uncle, Miss Harwood. Just stay out of trouble.
The Dark Man's Contract. So page 1 is this. Acknowledge psychological trauma, break through the barriers of self-deceit, temper, manic behavior. Medicine has failed me. Nothing can be done to dispel the Heartwood curse. Only the sacrificial dagger may release the despair from Jacob's eye, yet doing so would be the doom of Dercito. Let this curse of mine be a weapon for once. I accept your demands, oh, a crawling chaos. Build your prison around this god-forsaken hospital. When evil has been starved, I will stay buried forever.
Medicine.
He must first acknowledge he must.
It's getting rough out there.
Locked. Oh, I recognize this place, yeah.
I need the key.
If we can just get rid of Jeremy, everything will go back to normal.
That reminds me. I saw Miss Emily earlier. You remember her? You know she's Jeremy's niece.
She's looking for him.
That's right. She's helping us in her own way.
As long as she don't stand in the way of the mother of 1,000 young.
I don't think she knows or cares about that. She just here for Jeremy. I've been more worried about that Detective Carmen fella. He's been snooping around asking all kinds of questions.
God, it hurts.
I wish you would stop doing that. Gives me the heebie-jeebies.
Why was that printed twice?
The orderlies, Baptiste and Lottie, were back at Derceto as well, like pieces of Emily's past haunting her. She couldn't figure out if they were on her side or not. And what was Lottie suffering from?
That's it, Fred. You've explained it perfectly. Rats in the bog. Apparently there's something in the bog. Got it.
We must have faith that Jeremy's pact with the Dark Man is a bluff. If we are lucky, our visitors will find him and prove it's all nonsense before night falls. What is true is our attempt to call on her. Too many things have happened for this evening to be in vain. Think of Jack and Cassandra, even Perosi, whose circumstances I can't understand. Grace is our goat without horns. She knows it and will play the role. You must talk to your brother, Baptiste. I worry that he will fail us. Mrs. Thompson.
Lunacy and the
Oh,
Astarte Artist
Jesus.
Colony, a monograph by Yael Klein. In early 1909, the old Derceto plantation outside of New Orleans was turned into an artist's colony. 3 famous European artists rented the house and the surrounding land from the owner, the Ledoux family. The colony was chiefly run by Sebastian Cortez, who was playfully dubbed the captain by his collaborators, William Arges and Heinrich Kassel. The colony existed for 6 years, until one day all 12 members disappeared without a trace. It is widely believed that their disappearance is connected to the disastrous hurricane that passed through on September 29, 1915, but nothing truly supports this claim. What is known is their frequent participation in New Orleans nightlife, their love for hosting parties, and their elaborate contributions to the Mardi Gras parades as the Pirates of Pontchartrain. Accounts of their lifestyle can be found in almost every gossip column. It can effectively be summed up as carefree and bohemian. In late June 1909, the name Astarte first appeared in the newspapers. Cortez said the name came to him as he was painting. There is never any claim to knowing about the ancient Phoenician fertility goddess with the same name before this time. His fellow colonist Heinrich Kassel did know, because he later produced sculptures that show clear references to ancient idols of the goddess. It's impossible to know for sure how this name suddenly made an appearance, but it is interesting because of Derceto's history.
It sounds like an excellent plan, Fred. I wish you the best of luck.
Even the name Derceto is the Greek name of a Syrian fertility goddess. In the case of naming the plantation, Derceto was certainly not an accident. We know that Elijah Pickford intended to build a temple for his cult, for he had distributed pamphlets 2 years prior to the purchase of the land, advertising his intentions. His followers were estimated to be almost 100 men and women, mostly sailors, Maroons, and Cajuns, when the plantation
Morons.
was built. To outsiders, Derceto registered as an ordinary slave plantation, which enabled Pickford and his flock to remain hidden for decades. The official story is that the cult lasted until 1862, when the Union Army came and burned down the plantation and scattered all who lived there. Following the Civil War, new people started to congregate in the ruins of Derceto to invent a new fertility goddess, the Shub Niggurath. As much as Derceto is a particular name to have heard of, it's not entirely uncommon among the learned. Astarte is equally known and could have been subconsciously chosen by well-read artists. Shub Niggurath is, on the other hand, very uncommon. Almost impossible that anyone in Louisiana would have heard that name. The name is referenced only in rare books like Unausprechlichen Kulten and the Necronomicon,
And
and
quick.
is believed to be a bastardization of Arabic words meaning pertaining to the Dark Young. The few paragraphs printed on the goddess are so upsetting that no one in their right mind would want to build a religion resting
It's a
on
pretty
such
upsetting boss
qualities.
battle as
The
well.
Shub Niggurath cult was hard to get rid of, but it is believed that despite the police jailing and killing several cultists over the years, the main culprit in the cult's demise is the cult itself, which seems to line up with every instance of cult activity on Derseto's grounds. When Captain J.W. Norton of the Union Army arrived, he described the people at Derceto as malnourished and maniacal. As much as the army tried to save them, they fought back with fervor, as if nothing was going to stop them from slowly destroying themselves. While the disappearance of the Astarte Artis colony remains a mystery, the recurring motif seems to suggest that their fate involved lunacy and a hunger for self-sacrifice to that fertility goddess with 1,000 names.
Well, there you go. Everyone has been set to sleep after all that. Is that the thing I was missing from this room? No. I mean, it wasn't the worst. At least the game reads it for you. You don't have to read it yourself. I just enjoyed the bit where she said maroons, but it sounded like she said morons. That was the highlight for me. Maroon 5, more like moron 5. Got him. I actually don't slag off Moron 5 enough. I've given Puddle of Mud too much grief. I should probably spread out the hate a bit more. I really can't find this last thing. Every other room I've been able to find the thing, like, fairly easily. But this one? Nope. Don't know. I just don't know. Hmm. Yeah, so there's something here now.
Mrs. Thompson, I understand the last week has been busy. Under these circumstances...
Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I hit right click by accident. No, it wasn't that one.
Mrs. Thompson, Mrs. Thompson, Mrs. Thompson, I understand the last week has been busy. Under these circumstances, I find it important to remind you that Derceto's concerns are not a public matter, nor is it something that should upset you. Please continue your excellent work, and don't spend a thought on the death of Perosi, or, more importantly, the suicide of Cassandra Beauregard. They should mean nothing to you or the staff. I rely on your loyalty, and trust that your close kinship with the Tabois siblings will keep Derceto's secrets hidden. Dr. Gray.
Hello, Quicks. How's it going? I'm really annoyed about that room, though. The one where I can't find the thing in. The sounds good. Best of luck with the drawing. Let's look at the clock before we move on. So good.
Mr. Waits must have had a spare key to Dr. Gray's.
Don't worry about it, Fredster.
I don't know the combination. Wait, maybe I do.
What a crock, eh, Fred? What do you think of this new song that I've come up with? Well, that was fun. Let's see if I can find something that might help me. Hours of fun. Dark light cycle. I like that. can make a new whole album out of this game, I think. Okay, right. Enough fun. I'm not supposed to be having fun. "913? You reckon it's 913?
I better get to work on breaking the pact with the Dark Man. It's the only way to save Jeremy. Good thing I still have the talisman. I have a feeling I'm gonna need it. It worked.
I actually got it right. I feel amazing right now.
The last guest in the empty room suffered from severe maladaptation. I must write this down, because if I understand the condition sufficiently, it could make me deny this fact at a later date. And there is reason for me to think I may come to suffer the consequences from this
Recto.
dysfunction, as some who came in contact with the guest seemed to adopt a new worldview in which everything was predetermined but broken. Upon accepting this worldview, some memories became unmanageable and later rejected. I do not know what this means. I cannot even remember the fate of the guest. I think they were simply misplaced one day and forgotten. Just like all documents pertaining to this guest, they have all been destroyed, or they never existed in the first place. Who wrote this? There has never been a guest in the empty room.
Here we are. Dr. Gray's office. Now let's see if we can find some answers.
Oh, I've got an ink ribbon. Oh yeah, we all love Shogo that way.
Dearest Dr. Manzetti, I find myself in a losing battle with my patient. As I've disclosed in my previous letter, his delusions have him completely captured. It's bad enough that he is torturing himself with paranoia, but his madness turns out to be quite persuasive to others, effectively laying the ground for mass delusion. I am writing to you in hope that you can give me some guidance. Beyond my ambition to avoid devastating surgery on my patient, I have grown worried about my own defenses. The words of my patient are deranged, yet they often resonate with something primitive within me. I have tried photographing his brain with X-rays. It was surprisingly difficult to get good results. Dark blotches on the plates kept obscuring all details. My patient looked at the bad plates and cried out in terror, telling me the dark areas was the shadow of the worm, eating him from inside. I could not see anything out of the ordinary. I hope this is a sign that my mind is not as receptive to the madness as I had feared. After further inquiry, my patient described the shadows inside his mind as some kind of chthonic monstrosity that wants to undermine his sanctuary. This is clearly a reference to a place he calls Teroea, a sort of library or convent that works as a psychological haven. With this imaginary haven threatened by this Chthonian, he has now constructed another, less pleasant hiding spot. Lately, he has been bringing up a metaphor of a steamboat that has run aground, that he feels like he needs to start the engines and reverse, but he is afraid that the hole in the hull would cause the whole ship to sink. I've been watching him turn this metaphor into reality for the last week. He knows it's made up, but he is doubling down, trying to make it a real memory. I feel certain that this is my chance to break through the barriers of his self-deceit.
I think that's worthy of a quote, by the way. The hanging out with you message. I think that's very funny. By your command. The Flying Dutchman. I'm pressing space, and it's not showing me the bonus text. Bit buggy, this game, isn't it? There we go. What a terrible thing to recognize that your betterment was an illusion. That you are so infatuated by the virtue of struggling that despite all your hard work, you made no real efforts to ever become well, or that the treatment becomes such an obsession that instead of letting your wounds heal over time, you tear at the flesh in the hope it will heal better and faster. If only it would bleed in the way you wanted. Do we ever become well? What do you think, Dr. Gray?
New Orleans.
This can't be.
Oh, LOF. That was like 3 years ago now, can you believe it?
I need the key.
That's another thing that, you know, helps you become a video game nerd, isn't it? That sort of knowledge that helps, doesn't it? There's no ladder here. The ladder is gone.
Hey, little lady, how's your evening been going?
Ups and downs, I suppose.
I hear that. We all live in the life of an elevator operator.
Are you alright, sweetie?
Do you want to see my mask, miss? I'm making it for St. John's.
How did you... Is that supposed to be my... Ow!
You should learn your place, little girl.
Why are you acting this way? What did I ever do to you?
What have I? What have I?
Grace! Grace!
He probably deserves that, to be fair. That would be a good command. Yes, B.
The mask had reminded Emily of her father. It didn't seem like a chance connection, but a purposeful reference made by that child. How could Grace have known what he looked like and that it would upset Emily so? And why would she use those words? Emily felt like it was beyond strange. It felt impossible. Did it even happen? Was she losing her mind?
At least he's breathing. I'll just let him sleep it off. I'll just borrow these.
Still haven't opened this.
There's something missing.
And I still haven't found what I'm looking for. Either way, it gave me a hit marker for that. I don't know if that actually means anything or what. Blunt Fredster. I wasted 2 bullets there, but it was worth it, wasn't it? No, it wasn't. Not at all, Vodtober. Oh. No. No. Yeah, it is a weird noise, isn't it? The brownies, their book. I guess we'll come back here later. It always feels crap though, leaving a room when it's still red on the map.
What did you expect from them? You created too much. There wasn't any room to breathe. Your reification rendered all possible worlds void. You took everything they could imagine and constrained it into something that you didn't even care about. Or maybe you did. Perhaps you cared the most of all. Maybe you tried to save them from themselves, and that is why you had to die.
Jeremy knew that the only one who could help him now was the guest in room number 3. The room seemed to have been empty for so long. But that wasn't allowed to be true. The story needed to be different. To include something from the outside, he would bring the guest back to room 3 and show them what was in that safe. 913. But those were not the right numbers. That was the combination for the safe in the clerk's office.
So, am I not supposed to know, like, was I supposed to not have the safe open yet? I got that number from that page that we were looking at. It had 913 written in the corner. That's it, yeah.
Detective Comby, I'm terribly sorry that my niece has pulled you into this mess. Please, with all my blessings, take her away from this cursed place. I have destroyed that eater of worlds and locked it away in the attic and retreated to a place of hiding. Tell Emily I'm safe. Tell her all the lies you can think of to make her listen. Take her back to Nolans.
Nolans.
Sincerely, Jeremy.
Brother, I need you to trust me. This is the most important moment in our family's history. I know you have doubts and that the terrible Mama Loa told you lies. I would never betray you. I promise.
Okie dokie. But I can't get free this way. No, I can. I take it back.
This can't be.
Scapegoat. Locked.
I need the key.
What's happening?
Are you absolutely bricking yourself, Redster? Partial capture of a brain grimed by unsettling darkness. I quite liked it too. I thought it was cool. And it doesn't do that stuff very often, so when it does happen, it feels, you know, special. Bastards. I'm sorry to hear that, Fredster. It must be hard being an X-Files fan.
Radiography. Patient Jeremy Hartwood. Date June 14, 1930. Plates. Jeremy's skull proved difficult to capture properly. Partial radiographs worked best. A complete picture of the brain can be assembled by piecing 3 plates together. Observations. Even when looking at an assembled version, a shadow covers significant parts of Jeremy's brain. Possible tumor, but more likely that the equipment is failing. Jeremy reacted strongly to the pictures and claimed to see a giant clay worm eating and displacing his memories. Notes. While this exercise has left me nowhere closer to an answer, I feel confident that a Burkhart lobotomy should sever all necessary parts.
It's alright though. Being a Farscape fan, that's like being royalty or something. It's the best.
Hypothetical psychosurgery based on the ideas by Burkhart and the St. Petersburg research could end up saving Jeremy's mind. Severing the connections around the frontal lobe would certainly solve most mental afflictions. The procedure would be brutal in performance, as well as in efficiency. An ice pick pushed through the edge of the eye and into the skull would untether the nerves like Alexander cutting the Gordian knot. As this would likely leave Jeremy in a very different condition, all other paths should first be explored. The medical instrument I would need for this lobotomy is missing, and I should have Waits order a new one.
That is true, Fred. This spare fuse can help regulate electrical power when inserted into a fuse box. Surgery room key. Radiograph number 2. Someone's having a fun time there. I guess I need another one. I probably should have let that play for a bit longer, but it was just too like I can't bear to hear my uncle like that, you know. She doesn't want to listen to that crap. Here we go. Here's some like proper gaming now. Easy. Or you can rotate it as well. Hold on. This is good content, isn't it? This is exactly Tetris cabbage, yeah. feel like that has to be on there, the big one. It's all very confusing, isn't it? At least it's a different kind of puzzle. Indeed. Very good, Fred. There we go. Finally, we've achieved something good. A broken piece of burned clay. Its size suggests it being a part of a statue. A tiny little baby kraken. Have you ever looked up a Dumbo octopus before, Fredster? I need to play Bioshock 2, by the way. I've played some of it, but I've never finished it. Well, do it right now, Fred. Bing that immediately. There you go. Well, I'm glad that I've introduced you to something. It is like Bioshock. Confirmed. Did it?
I guess I never got a chance to look around this place.
She seems quite calm about the whole thing. If you thought that was exciting, check this out. A bunch of rocks. I solved that quite quickly. I'm thrilled. 641. I'm just smashing this game at the moment. It's a fit bird there. Dwayne Johnson, yeah. 100% speedrun next week. Next week? You mean like tomorrow? Bust. So I need to go down there.
This feels familiar somehow.
Hello? Is anyone there?
No.
Jeremy, where are you?
I'm stuck in the mud and the bayou is taking me.
Jeremy? Can you hear me?
The motor is dead. I can't do anything more.
Motor dead.
Hang on, Jeremy. I'll get the boat running. I'll get you out of here.
Oh no. You think so, Chris? I'm not sure about that. But you're very kind to say so. Clips like that. So long ago as well. But thank you.
The boat is run aground, crashed right into the bayou. If I get the motor running, I could try backing into the river.
Well, if it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't be doing it, so... It goes both ways, doesn't it? I'm just gonna check this way before moving up. It works out, doesn't it?
Jeremy, where are you?
Broken compass.
There are many ways to cross a threshold. The easiest one is being invited. A door swung open, leading you inside. Another is sleep, hypnosis, or even sudden fright. There are those who fold spaces that challenge Mobius, or jump through angles that defy Euclid. If you learn to properly use your talisman, you could go anywhere. you wouldn't even need to rely on the fluttering wings of the shrieking Byakis.
So we've done that as well. So that's what those things are. They're called Byakis. Mr. Byaki. That sounds very bizarre. Bloody people, am I right? Nice bell. Come on. What a load of crap. What is this? Oh. That works. Kinda. Should I check the boat? I feel like I should check the boat. See, that looks bad. I don't want to do that. Not yet. How is this thing still alive? I think this game is quite good, but it is rough. It's definitely got some rough stuff going on. But overall, I'm quite enjoying it. Junglist. I think General Levi should be like knighted or something. Deserves some sort of recognition.
I can break this. I just need something to hit it with.
There you go. They must have played this bit during playtesting and they realized that most people were morons and they couldn't figure out what to do. So we needed to add in that little line to tell them what to do. Even though I'm playing this on quote-unquote old school mode, which is supposed to like not have much hand holding. It wouldn't surprise me, Fred.
The winch seems to be powered by electricity. Maybe I can find a way to turn it on.
I saw him do that like live in the booth like 20 years later or something, and he still got it. I like how that's making like a metallic like louder noise. Like what, this game just gets basic things wrong, doesn't it?
I think it just needs fuel to run.
Empty gas can. I believe you, Fred, sir. And I know nothing about it, really, but from the stuff that I've seen, yeah, it did seem that way. I'm not convinced by that pouring animation. Nice tunes. Too many of these things. That was good, wasn't it? I think we can all agree that that was fantastic. Yeah, it's just it's a whole different world, isn't it? Of course. How come there was only one? One machine gun bullet, thanks game. 6 pistol bullets, now that's more like it. Do you reckon the ammo pickups in this game are random? Or not random, but you know what I mean, like, not pre-set. Cartridge, my bad.
Jeremy?
Are you ready to tell me that
What's happening?
I put a rope around my neck, and then I strangled all fight from my body?
Uncle!
Are you under the impression that you
Do an elbow drop on him.
Yes. No. I was supposed to die.
What does that mean to you? That you were supposed to die?
I'm the catalyst. I had to die to make the story happen.
Story? What are you referring to, Jeremy?
30 years ago, Frederic needed me to die.
Jeremy!
You're not making any sense, Jeremy. Come back. Find your focus.
Uncle?
I cheated everyone. I didn't play my part. I escaped my doom. Destiny.
Again, find your focus.
Jeremy!
Now everything is wrong. Nothing is in place.
Hey, listen to me! We're gonna drown!
Calm down, Miss Hartwood. You're not in any danger.
But... Jeremy... He was here, wasn't he?
Miss Hartwood, I am beginning to suspect your family curse is catching up with you. Have you ever talked to a doctor about your condition?
No. No, I was just confused. I thought I saw him for a moment. I'm fine. I'll let you be.
Miss, I want you to know I'm here to help, if you need me.
Dum, 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 dum. Hello, Screamlight. Thank you very much for the raid. I hope you had a marvelous stream playing F125. I think I might leave it there, actually. I think that's a good place to stop. Obsolete items have been archived. Interesting.
A ghostly voice sounding like Jeremy called out for help. Emily couldn't quite understand where the voice was coming from. It somehow seemed to be a part of the place itself. All she could make out was that Jeremy was stuck and needed her to get the steamboat running.
But yeah, I think we'll leave it there. I think I actually had fun tonight. Shocking, I know. But yeah, I definitely, this game is definitely not bad. It is pretty decent. Thank you very much. I actually did. Yeah, I'm happy with how we did. I'm running a little bit low on health, but everything else seems to be grand. But yeah, thank you very much for hanging out. I like that menu as well, it's pretty nice. So yeah, I probably won't be on tomorrow. It's not impossible, but it's unlikely I'll be on tomorrow. I'll probably be back on Saturday. So yeah, enjoy the rest of your nights. Have a good one. No problem. Thank you for being here. And yeah, I have nothing else brilliant to say. Don't have anything to say actually. So yeah, I'm gonna go away.